scout ship.
Always ready to fight. No escape! Double hit!
Your style is really unique.
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you! Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote!
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias, saved us!
No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Lapiset.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laffy died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet. Velvet, let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay. Luffy.
What's wrong?
Well,
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
it's possible.
But an entire village? Shouldn't be.
How do we approach this?
No. For now, come on.
Sure.
I won't stop.
Keep a close eye on her.
Yeah.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Aizen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work on me.
You're insane. People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound!
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Laffy. I swear I will. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from. Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice?
What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self.
I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence!
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Of course. I am...
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, please. All right, first I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup, and some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the exorcists, but this village is the exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't—
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then. What happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet—
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu. Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah, do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip. Alrighty, to the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah, sure. No one is injured.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets. Not even worth my time.
This is hunting?
We keep this up and who knows how many we'll bring home.
I challenge you! spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... All right, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gulp count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes, an ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
Let's get started! Blade, just true! Gaze upon that fire Its guardian was angry at it. I'll show you the beauty of my spearwork!
Not even worth my time.
Finish this now.
They were nothing. Okay. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless. Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day,
Yes, what can you do in this?
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Luffy. Don't get careless! Well, that about does it. Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how her life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand... It's...
As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so you're scary! I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico. That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too!
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. please?
All right.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow? Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams? Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes, an art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape. Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet. Velvet! Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Luffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Fog! Is this what Magilu was talking about? We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. You'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Luffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Why must you do this? There we go! The truth at last! You're not out of my way!
Don't color me surprised. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monster, sweetie pie.
way! The shrine!
Hey, mind telling me?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion.
That's a nest.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream...
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by the boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one... What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie...
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back!
Let's get started!
Try as they might, it won't...
I won't run away!
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
Come on, really?
There it is! Barbarian!
Wait, I know you. I'm Nico's dogs!
No mercy!
Wounds that will shoot!
Double hit! Game wave! Hurricane Form 6! Hurricane!
Dear police! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! I can heal the wound!
Double hit!
I'll help you!
Destruction!
Eat it! Good. Hold up! Hurricane! For four! Eat it! Hurricane! Attention! Armor crusher! Hold up! Hurricane! Hold up! Double haze! Killing flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Zangief style! Aaron!
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared.
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still in.
Artorias is...
The real one might still be there.
Are we ready for this? here!
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artur,
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as—
don't beat yourself up over it. It was just a dream.
This was your room. You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't... Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's...
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog.
I must say, you did well to break through such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed, although I was already in the...
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorius's mentor, and it contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
It's the Book of Inominat!
What's it doing there? Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Inominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchior. He wasn't a mob.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there...
No, I don't think so. The Aetherian can't send malevolence to Inominat while walking free.
That's correct. And besides...
In any case, now we know Melchior has a that'll take quite a lot to...
Aye. Eleanor,
What is it?
did you leak our plan?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any trick.
Exactly what a guilty...
If anyone's suspicious here,
No tricks. I don't...
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information,
right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have...
But the enemy was in that village waiting in it.
the Abbey isn't foolish. They think they'll have left traps for us with each
All right.
So you... No. I'm saying that...
Oh, such a brave...
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Enominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No. This was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt. I'm ready for this.
Yes, I know, I'm incredible.
Listen, I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, and she's a woman who keeps her...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her.
I see. You're right. The fact that I have...
Thank you. I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Milk. That means we can't rule out someone
I don't think we need to worry about that either.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to... What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you...
Oh, why bring up that old yam?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least.
Hey, that's not what I'm...
Scout...
Go on, take a good look.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor.
You're not a dog
I was,
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting any...
Are you okay?
Oh, sure.
No, I mean... Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to...
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll...
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the...
Yep, there's still a potential...
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next...
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian! Please, let me do it.
You are not strong enough.
Then...
So you can take the enemy out before a noble plan. But
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different. Teresa Linares, you are hereby...
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we've analyzed your Malak's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power.
simply put, you just...
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill...
Oscar!
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the end...
Oscar! What should I do? Huh? And to you.
Take it easy, Velvet.
Then that's 3 days wasted.
Well, let's see. For one, she says that this new copy is complete. As for the dogs...
All right then. No.
Velvet, no!
Oh, hold on.
Well, I just...
Are you serious? You'll die if you don't...
Actually...
He won't die if he doesn't eat. If they do eat, it's only...
All right. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense...
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me.
Well...
I just... wanted... It seems unfair for her to bear all of it.
Well, she's...
But nothing gets under her skin.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when even Malakim have more strength on a full stomach than...
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill in it, but what is there to fill...
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo, you guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice.
I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilou.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge, with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilou.
Aw, come on!
No, it's not.
You're so mean, Medusa! If you keep telling me what to do...
Fine. Hate me then.
Fine!
What's going on?
Eleanor! Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my...
What? This is important. Just because she's a Therian does...
But I won't! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm...
If you insist on being so There's no need for everyone to get so worked up.
Yeah!
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would... That's true. But look, I get it.
You mean, what happened to her?
Yeah.
My. I'm sorry. But...
It's fine, I suppose. Well, at least I understand everything now.
Yes. And the knowledge I'm not planning...
That's probably... But do you really think you can keep lying?
I have to.
For her.
All right. You two are going through an... All kids are... They're selfish. But that's what they're... Don't you have any memories? Sorry, but I'd rather...
Pish and piffle.
May I ask you?
What?
You're an Earth Moloch, yes?
I live on the sea because...
I'd be curious.
Ifrid used to go on about how we should accept what we were born with. But one time he joked about I wanted to clobber him right then and there. I didn't want some predestined elemental affinity to control who I was.
Well, I guess that's one way to approach it.
Well, as soon as I stepped into a river, a big then when I tried going into a lake, the seaweed suddenly multiplied. And then finally when I tried jumping into the ocean, a huge whirl... As far as I'm concerned, my Earth affinity and my Reaper's curse aren't much different. This is about pushing and challenging the constraint. Pretty much, yeah. As long as I never let go of...
Oh.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any...
First mate, sir. There's a ship.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. They're flat.
Understood.
Are you actually going to...
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor...
It's an obvious...
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course.
Anyway, if it's a trap...
Wait.
The Corsair Scourge!
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough...
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a...
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never... But you know, I'm glad we did.
You seriously plan to...
No. I know you...
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees.
We can handle him.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful... The art heightens a Moloch's power far beyond its normal limits, even were you to win.
Why are you telling?
The art is still untested and imperfect. I don't want anything... If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you.
You're willing to betray the app?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me. I'll place my... Just...
Lady...
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now...
So, you're
An art that boosts a Moloch's power far beyond its normal
And she said that Melchior developed...
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring...
If this is all true...
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so...
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family. Aristocrats with it. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes...
For the good of the bloodline.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just...
No. Teresa was conceived, outside of
It happens more often than you... My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. Those were dark, low... Oscar was the only one who called me his... Does a sister need any other reason?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the...
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead.
Ahead through the bared marsh are the ruins of an... There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point. Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, as such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide.
We'll do as you wish. I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second. Lisa.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume.
What of the Corsair skirt?
Nothing to worry about.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back...
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive...
I had no idea.
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was and now, you accompany the monster that nearly...
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a
I don't find that answer.
I didn't think that. I know very well that you offer no
You're right. I don't. Be sure, in order for me to protect Oscar. That's all I have to say.
I understand.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners.
We can't go carelessly wandering about.
I know. Still, from the looks of those rooms, I can practically taste the hit.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid.
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to...
Aye, aye, sir.
Dish up, thank you.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I won't run away! No mercy! Wounds I won't
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Right then, let's finish this!
They were nothing.
Time to dish out, thank you! Let's do our best! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Break down!
Stop fooling around.
Scout ships.
I won't run away!
Well, that about...
Better be ready.
What's this? Are we...
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of... If I have the talent...
Teresa?
Me?
At me. For...
Oh, that? An enemy stole a tool of mine.
A tool?
I don't care what happens to me now.
I'm the one.
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his...
Still holding a grudge then? What?
With no Malachim, I'm an ordinary woman. I'm painfully aware.
Good.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so
I know all about the Lord of Calamity. As powerless as I am now, it's the only way.
Lady...
You better be ready.
We're finished here. Let's go.
I'm ready for this.
You're not hurt, are you?
all Akeem are just...
What are you...
I'm... and that I... It...
Very...
You're thinking...
I'll end this quickly. I'll cut down anyone in my...
guardian was angry at.
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah, a Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people, too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
Fee, hurry up already!
What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
Everyone ready to play?
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
It appears that we're They were nothing.
Don't get careless!
worth my time.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clearer picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes, I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a...
But Oscar has mastered a new art! You can count on it being...
You really do know...
It's a little...
You think so? Well,
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
It's because we're both so popular with...
Hey, Laphicet.
Yeah, lady.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp.
Wait, I believe that...
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight...
You wouldn't.
You've really...
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a
Moloch.
I used to think that way. Malachim possessing free will just like humans? But meeting Laphicet and Eisen, they laugh in joyful times and cry in sad times.
Their stomach...
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malachim, but demons and
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly, but now I feel something besides just
Malachim with free will?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or when you saw his beaming face. It must have
This conversation's...
Teresa, be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
A new recipe! Scout... Time to dish out Is that all you got?
Using that art could be fatal.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing.
But you looked like...
Oh.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsairs...
And even Hart...
that...
It doesn't matter. But they say a Moloch never knows. I said nothing all those times you snuck off.
You knew?
Of course I knew. But number one, didn't wander about like you did.
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be bold. But I was planning on punishing you.
Punish me?
You don't want to know.
Lady... Look at...
I don't think she's lying to us. Look, I know
You don't. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she had...
Let's finish this!
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Try as they might, it won't change. Don't get careless! Try as they might, it won't.
Don't waste my time. You won't get away. Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Teresa,
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you.
Very well. But I won't promise me you won't.
That depends on him.
Please.
If you want to save Oscar, you're his sister. Do it.
I will.
Thank you.